Good morning. This is Gabriel Jackson, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day number 71, using the Sefer HaChinuch, a mitzvah that keeps us on its way. Dedicated today to my holy Aunt Ronnie and Uncle Ed out in Israel, and Mazel Tov on the upcoming Simcha of your grandson. So exciting. Only Simchas for you and your family, and God willing, I hope to be able to make it over there. The prohibition to curse the Nasi from Parshas Mishpatim, which is in the book of Shmos. Says the verse, the Nasi ve'amcha lo sa'or, and you shall not curse a Nasi among your people. Having described in mitzvahs 69 and 70 the prohibitions that emerge from the first half of this verse, which said you shall not revile Elohim, which prohibits reviling either a judge or Hashem, Chinuch proceeds to explain the mitzvah that emerges from the second half of the verse, and you shall not curse a Nasi among your people. We are commanded not to curse the Nasi, as it is stated, and you shall not curse a Nasi among your people. The explanation of this, as transmitted to us by the sages, is that the term Nasi refers to the king of the Jewish people. However, this prohibition includes the non-royal Nasi of the Jewish people as well, namely the head of the great Sanhedrin, the great court, who is also called Nasi. The latter is included in the prohibition because the intention of the Torah is to caution us with regard to cursing anyone who is a leader with dominion over the Jewish people, whether that leader has governmental authority or Torah authority. Among the underlying purposes of this mitzvah is that it is imperative to prohibit cursing a national leader. Isn't that obvious? Because it is impossible for a functioning society of people to exist unless they appoint one from among them to be the head over all the others, such that they are obligated to carry out his command and fulfill his decrees. The reason such an authority is needed is because the perspectives of people differ from one the other. Isn't that true? And without leadership, they will never all agree on one viewpoint that would allow them to do any of the things that they need to do as a society. And consequently, what will emerge from them is the negation and cessation of all productive activity. Therefore, they need to accept the viewpoint of one individual from among themselves as authoritative, whether that perspective is actually good or bad in any particular instance, so that overall they may prosper and productively engage in the endeavors of the world. At times, what will emerge from the leader's counsel and ambition is great benefit, and at times, what will emerge is the opposite, for his decisions will sometimes be poor and have a negative impact. But nevertheless, all this is better than discord, which leads to a complete negation of progress. I think that's a beautiful lesson for us in America, that even if we don't always agree on who should be the president, but we should not fight with each other. We should say, listen, right now this is the leader, let's do the best we can, let's not have discord. Unfortunately, we see this all the time, but we have to let the leaders do their job. Thank you for listening. That was part one. Do sponsor feature mitzvah 36-100 for the gold, and we'll see you tomorrow.